Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Louise, an intuitive and a reader of the cosmic weather, and I'm here to share with you my take on what's coming up this week. So beautiful, people. We are most definitely still, I've been banging on about this for weeks, we're still under this very deep healing energy, right? It's deep, it's healing, and it wants us to kind of really let go of some old layers, really rewrite some old stories. So if you're finding at the moment that your, past stuff's coming up, or, you may feel like themes that have kind of gone on in the past have come up, that's perfect for this time. Because I feel like we're being asked to rewrite old stories in a different way to heal our soul at an authentic level, at a kind of core level. Our being wants to show up as its true, authentic self. And it's got all of this stuff that we've collected, this kind of trauma and these layers and these conditions that we've collected, over the years, through our experiences, our stories, our programming. And right now, we're in a really deep time of releasing what doesn't serve us. So the stories that hold us back, the pain that holds us stuck in an old trauma. And I've been talking about this for the last few weeks, and we're deep in it. It's not like, something that comes up for a week and then it's gone. We're kind of deep in this wave of this deep soul healing. So I really recommend everybody right now be really kind of looking at what's coming up, looking at old stories, healing the past so that you can walk forward with freedom and clarity. And, some wounds are always going to be there, but we can heal them so they don't ooze, they don't bleed. They're just an old part of us. They're just there, but they don't trigger us. They don't, we know what they are. They're just there, and we've moved on from it. Remember that when we have no emotional reaction towards something, we've healed the story, we've healed the pain. It's still there, it's still a thing, but there's just no reaction. There's no emotional kind of to it. So if you find that some stuff's coming up, you're being triggered, really have a look at it. Really try and shift your perception, really kind of open up your mind, open up your heart and move through it. Understand it, talk about it, workshop it, do whatever you need to do so that we can really leave some old stuff behind, because there is this most incredible future waiting for us. And we will only limit ourselves if we carry that stuff with us. We won't allow ourselves to fully embrace, to fully be what we're here to be when we've got those barriers and those wounds and that stuff. So we're in big times. So that's going on. This week though, a kind of highlight of this week is an incredible new moon in Gemini, and the energy is just beautiful. It's very much around kind of social, relationships, love. It's very optimistic. It's very high vibe. So whether you're in a relationship or not, I believe that this new moon comes in with this really beautiful shift of energy. So, it might be that you're not in a relationship and you've been very close to one, and all of a sudden you go, wow, I kind of feel like, or you're in a relationship and it's been a bit stagnant and a bit stale, and all of a sudden there's this kind of overhaul, this beautiful kind of refreshed energy that comes in that's like, or you might meet somebody. New moons, new beginnings in Gemini, social, love. It also wants us to really have a look at how balanced we are in our relationships with giving and receiving, giving and taking, so how much do you give and how much do you allow yourself to receive? And also allowing us to be kind of really independent but together in relationships. So finding, a really healthy relationship has an incredible balance, between all of these, give, take, together, apart. So I feel like, there's this incredible new moon and really wants us to open up our heart, really wants us to look at our relationships. It's also very social, it's very optimistic, it's quite playful, you know, and we need some of this light energy to come in, especially as we're healing those old stuff. Yeah, so I feel like there's this beautiful balance this week of, you know, some really heavy, deep stuff happening and this really beautiful light energy coming in as well. So amazing week coming up. You can really, you know, really do some really good self-work this week. So know that's happening. Have a look at your relationship if you're in one. If you're not, have a look at your attitude towards relationships and, yeah, maybe your relationship towards yourself.